For the second time in the past week, NATO air defenses shot down yet another ballistic missile that was fired from Iran. As it entered Turkish airspace, it was destroyed. Turkish defense officials issued a stark warning it will take any necessary steps against threats. So as all of this continues, should other NATO nations take a more active role in the war? U.S. lawmakers have mixed feelings. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us with their reactions. Erik.
Good evening, Veronica. Right now, NATO nations are divided on active participation in the war. Most are resisting direct involvement, preferring defensive action only, while some European nations, notably Germany, have expressed sympathy for the goals of the U.S. and Israel. Others are actively avoiding the conflict altogether. And then there is Spain, who is outspoken in criticism of the U.S. Republicans here on Capitol Hill say Iran's nuclear threat is a worldwide issue, and all NATO countries need to get on board.
You need all your allies on the same side, pulling the same direction with great strength and solidarity. The problem I'm seeing now with some of our European friends, they're not as strongly with us as some of our frenemies in the region are.
We're there when they need us, and they need to be there when we need them. And so I've been disappointed with some of the stuff that's going on in Great Britain, Spain in particular. Not the way the NATO countries should be operating. So I hope that they can recalibrate themselves and get back on track.
The British have allowed the U.S. to use its military bases and is sending 2 aircraft carriers to the region, while Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez strongly condemned the attacks and refused to allow U.S. forces to use Spanish bases for military operations against Iran. Spain has significant trade and investment ties with the United States. Despite that, NATO's chief says if the U.S. is attacked, NATO forces will be there.
So you can be assured, absolutely, if ever the U.S. will be under attack, your allies will be with you. Absolutely.
Iranian leaders warn European nations not to get involved.
If any country joins in the aggression against Iran, join America and Israel in the aggression against Iran, definitely they will be also legitimate targets for Iran retaliation.
Democrats feel NATO forces should stay out of the conflict.
Do you think that NATO should actually play a bigger role?
No.
Why is that, sir?
I don't think we should be playing a role. I don't think our military should be there, much less NATO's.
President Trump and Secretary Hegseth don't even appear to see them as allies any longer. This is one of the problems that's created when America chooses to fight constantly and find ways to disagree with allies as opposed to working with them.
The lack of a unified European reaction reflects the fundamental reality that Europe has relatively limited strategic weight in the conflict itself and faces an increasingly strained relationship with its most important ally, the United States. How will this all play out? Only time will tell. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.